Good day. In today's video, we are going to look at Sample Dataset 2014 in SPSS. Please note that this version is SPSS 28. The sample dataset contains survey results from 435 students enrolled at a university in the United States. The survey was conducted during the spring semester of 2014. Please note that the data is simulated and should not be used for any purpose outside of learning the software. So if we look at the SPSS interface, we have all the variables within the data view, and we can see their attributes at the top of the columns. Please note that instances where there's no character or number in the space and you see a dot, this means that the data was missing. Also note that you can click on the value labels button and you can actually see the interchange between the value labels and the categories. So for instance, in rank, when we go to the variable view, we will notice that these numbers represent these specific categories: sophomore, freshman, junior, etc. So if we click on the variable view and inspect the variables which have already been preset into the software, we can look at rank and see that it has been labeled as numeric. Now, the label itself is based on the class rank in the survey, and the values that we had seen in the data view are labeled 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the specific labels of freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior. In this case, these value labels are important for when we create visualizations and do inferential statistical tests. We would like to see these value labels show up to have meaningful graphs and conclusions. In the specific case of the measure that this variable is, we know it's a qualitative variable, but we can go a step further and give it categories. And these categories in this specific case are ordinal. If we would like to look at a nominal variable where the categories and the order do not matter, we can actually look at the smoking variable. The smoking variable, while it has a numeric value in terms of the type, and the question there in the survey was, does the student smoke? We can see that the categories are 0, non-smoker, 1, past smoker, 2, current smoker. In this specific case, the measure is nominal, since although there are categories and values from 0 to 2, in this specific case, the order does not matter. If we would like to look at a scale variable, we can look at the height, and of course, the weight is also scale. Both numeric, and in this case, the label indicates the actual measures in terms of inches and pounds, and they are also labeled as scale. One other component of the variable view is the fact that we can label our missing values. The default label is no missing values. However, we can also indicate if there are discrete missing values and indicate specific labels to do so. For instance, if the original data contained values such as 99 or minus 99, we may assume that that indicates that there's a missing value within that cell. And this could be indicated here. For now, we would leave the data as we received it and perform some statistical analyses.